Hey, let's see if anybody coming back, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Hear me, hear me. Mic check. And we was almost done, y'all. And you two want to kick me. Oh my goodness, y'all. Share the live. Share the live. Share the live. Share the live. Let's get them back, y'all. All right, let me share the new live because baby, the other live look like it's still going. The other live still going too. So let me share this one, honey. So we can go and finish. Cause we was just about done, y'all. I was like, Lord. I can't, it's not even showing me the new live, so I can't even share it, y'all. It's not showing me the new live, it's just showing the old one. So y'all gonna have to do the sharing. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Can y'all still hear me? Okay, so look like we got Elaine back, Sting is back, Brenda Hood is back, Blue is back. Okay, Cheryl back up in this thing, Baby T back up in here, Misty back. Okay, and Peanuts Mimi back. Okay, y'all. Well, that's good enough. Everybody else will catch the replay. We gonna go on finish it up. Hold on. We gonna go on finish it up right quick because we was right there. What Tito say? We was just about what? We was just getting started. No, we was almost done. We was almost done. I promise you, we was almost done. Hold on, y'all. Dang, and it's just okay. Here we go. Here we go. Now I can share it. Hold on, y'all. I'm sharing. Okay, so I just shared it. So maybe they'll. I got a notification when you came back on. Oh, okay, for real. So you didn't get them at first. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Okay. So let me go ahead and get this out the way. Let's get this done. It's not gonna blank out this way. It only happens when I come straight YouTube, and it's from both my devices. So y'all, I don't know what the problem is. Okay, so we had all talked about what anxiety looks like for us. I was doing my little spiel. I was saying that for some people, anxiety looks like being productive. It looks like being responsible. It looks like being the strong one. And because it doesn't look obvious, it often go unseen, even by the people that's experiencing it. They don't even know that that's anxiety. So that's what this is basically saying. I want you to say this clearly, y'all. Just because your anxiety is quiet doesn't mean it's not real. Some people feel like they really not suffering from anxiety because it's not all of these, loud symptoms. It's not loud. It's not in the open. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true at all. That's not true. If you're comfortable with who's in this chat, that's back in the chat. If you're comfortable, can you answer in the chat for me? Does your anxiety show up more in your thoughts, your body, or both? That's the question. Testing. Okay, I can still hear myself. Let me turn myself up in the headphones just a little bit. Put it in the chat. Okay. Does your anxiety show up more in your thoughts? That means in your head, in your body, physically, or both? Yes, whole vibe, we back. Yes. So I can go on and get through with this because I know StreamYard is not gonna kick me, but I having to put both videos together so people can see both videos to get the whole ending. You know, we was just about getting started and getting just about for me to head toward the end of the live when YouTube kicked me. So y'all do me a favor, hit the like button, share the live if you will, please and thank you. It'll be less trolls this way, but it's okay. So Sting says it shows up in her thoughts more. So Sting, that means you're worrying more about and thinking things, you know, that's going to happen, or, you know, worrying about things that's going to happen. Okay. Blue said, yes, often drowning in my workload gives me an escape from the anxiety. It shows up both of me, both in your body and in your mind. Okay. Okay. Tilo says, more of a thought thing than in the body. Okay. 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 Yes, we back whole vibe. Hey, Faith Thorn. Faith says thoughts. Misty says both for her. Peanut says it's my thoughts. Cheryl says both. Baby T says both. Some people mask it better than others. Also, overachievers tend to suffer from anxiety as well. Absolutely. That is what I said, Peanuts Mimi. They don't even recognize that it's anxiety. And they're the ones experiencing it. Because you're thinking that, you know, you've achieved this in life. You're on top of this. You're in control of this. You're productive in this and that. But that's anxiety too. And some people overlook that most times. Absolutely, Peanuts Mimi. Let's see. Sting said, I changed that now that I think about it. It shows up in both body and thoughts because your body actually aches and your mind just wanders all over the place. Absolutely. Baby T says, in the safe zone, we are going on a ski trip in 2 weeks and I tried on clothes and had a panic attack. It seems to be the littlest things that make me overthink. It's in your thoughts, baby T. It's in your thoughts. Yeah. It's in your thoughts. Exactly when you've already arrived. Absolutely, Blue. These people don't even have a clue that they suffering from this type of anxiety because they can't see it. They're experiencing it and can't see it. We're on the outside looking in and saying, "Oh man, they productive. They got this going on. They in control of this, and they blah 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 blah." We can't even see that. You know, it's actually possibly a sign of anxiety. They're experiencing it and they definitely can't spot it. Oftentimes that's brought out in therapy with people that's dealing with it like them, overachievers, overthinkers. Because as a trained good therapist, such as myself, and I don't toot my own horn, we get those things out of people. We're trained to do that. And usually that's when they'll get it. I think the stress with it brings the muscle spasms. Yes, I get overwhelmed by thoughts and physical symptoms. That's the part where some people don't deal with it like that. They only think of anxiety showing up in their head and it's not physically doing anything to their bodies. But yes, it is. The body aches, the head aches, the stomach aches, the nausea. Yeah, all of that is physical symptoms. I ask God to correct my thoughts. I just want to be whole and not scared. Whole vibe, and He would do it for you like He's done it for others, baby. There are so many non-diagnosed, untreated people that suffer from anxiety. Yes, it's a lot. It's probably more people, and this is my opinion, so don't quote me on it. It's probably more people that's suffering. I mean, that's not diagnosed than is diagnosed. You know, 15 out of 15. Thank y'all. My chair is like that. It's like watching a train get ready to crash, but we can always see other situations better than ours. We can. We can. And that's the absolutely truth. I got you, babe. I know what you meant. Okay, moving on, y'all, so we can go on and get to the end. Since y'all told me What does anxiety show up for you? You know, is it in your thoughts, your body, or both? Thank y'all for that engagement. Everybody pretty much gave an answer. Now, for me, my anxiety, it comes up in my thinking on things and sometimes in my body because I know when I'm having some type of anxiety coming on. My body defense mechanisms kicking in and it's telling me. Pretty much that's what happens. Your anxiety is it's a defense mechanism. It's your body trying to fight something that's coming on, you know, that's going on, or whatever the case may be. I can tell when I'm starting to get there. Because first of all, my heart can start beating. My breathe,
Absolutely.
my
That's such a relatable way to put it.
stop. Wait a minute.
Anxiety
Wait a
often
minute.
shows
Wait,
up
wait, wait, wait,
in
wait.
both our thoughts and our bodies, and
Chat BT, what
it's
is you
really
talking
exactly
about? Oh my God. I pushed Chat BT. I'm sorry, y'all. I got my app hand on my phone and my app just started talking. And um, yeah, the whole world is lying in the power of the wicked one. We have to fight to keep a peace of mind. We do. We do. We absolutely do. Exactly. I believe that's why I work in psych because I get it. Yeah. My anxiety started from childhood when I was small. Our house caught fire and I saw my dad getting burned. I saw the blade and I saw the blaze and it did something to me, even though he survived everything. Okay, okay, like that's PTSD. That's PTSD too. That's post-traumatic stress trauma. So did the PTSD cause your anxiety? Do you know how it went? The whole world. Okay, I read that one. In the same zone, what does me time look like for you? In the same zone, what does me time look like for you? Blue. It just absolutely dawned on me that I don't have any me time. Mm-mm. I don't have any me time because I'm always doing something for somebody else. And you know what? That's really sad. I'm glad you asked me that. I'm glad you asked me that. I don't have no me time. My me time used to look like me going and getting my nails and toes done. But Blue, to be honest, I haven't done that in months. My me time used to be me going getting massages. My supporters know I told them I talked to them about the massage. I booked. I thought it was a woman, ended up being a man. That's a story for a whole nother day, Blue. Um, and getting pedicures. That used to be my me time. I don't have me time. I'm glad you asked that because I don't. I'm always taking care of everybody else. No me time for me, y'all. Um, let me see. I was young. Hey, Chill. I see Chill made it back. She said, "Take your time, baby." Oh Lord, I don't have any. I don't have any. I used to get so angry at myself because I kept saying I get in my own way. Misty, yeah. Elaine, it's almost like survivor's remorse. Yeah, exactly. I have said this in the last slide, but it went crazy. But I'm always tense no matter what I do or take. I'm still tense. Ooh, we sting. The medicine don't help at all. Was that right, T-Lo? Elaine, I was young, but I'm sure it did. I think I remember he's going to a doctor, but so young, I don't know exactly what was going on. Okay. She don't have no me time. She always here. Yep. Sting on me. And that is simply why I asked you. I'm so glad while you're checking on us. I made a point to ask for you. Thank you, Blue. And I just had to take a minute to think about it because I don't have any more. I don't do nothing. I don't do it anymore. My self-care has just really went in the tank, y'all. And I used to talk so much on this platform about self-care for everybody else and helping everybody else. Mine is in the tank. That's why I subbed to you. I knew we could learn together. Absolutely. That is so real. I believe I am the same doing for everybody else. Yeah. Thank you, Jesus. He placed it in my spirit to ask. Yes, and I'm glad. Because I ain't thought about it. Me time. What? I got to do better. I got to do better. A lot of times a mother, grandmother's, other family members' intuition, gut feeling can trigger it. Yes, the unknown. Absolutely. We have to take time for ourselves because we end up pouring from an empty cup, and I'm working on that now. Peanuts, Mimi? Yes. I may be pouring from an empty cup right now. Matter of fact, I think I am. And I've been pouring from an empty cup for such a long time, y'all. I have. I have. Um, how can you put any safe zone back on the map? You deserve to treat yourself even if it's sleep. I'm gonna figure it out, baby T. I'm gonna figure it out. I am. Go out and get them pretty toes done. And say something. I will, chills. I will. I will. I will, because that used to be, like I said, my me time, the toes and the nails and the massages. That is what I used to do. That's what I used to do. The medicine don't work at all, and I think it's from my childhood being just tensed up. Yeah, probably so. I remember they say check on your strong friends. A lot of us with the extra other strong ones. Absolutely, Misty. Sis, listen to me. Please make it your business to shower yourself with self-love. It's the best love. Take care of you, sis. I hope your cup is fuller than it was. Blue, I received that, and I'm absolutely going to do just that, okay? Hold on. Okay, let me get back to where we was. Y'all, this music is like my new favorite for the background of my lives, y'all. Hold on. Okay. So we talked about what anxiety looks like for us. No judging, no fixing. We got the core message out. We did the breathing. We talked about what anxiety looks like to you in your body or in your thoughts. We did that. Let's see what else I got on here. Let's talk a little bit about normalization before we get done and wrap this up. Anxiety is not a personal failure. It's your nervous system trying to protect you. What did I say earlier, y'all? My defense mechanism kicks in. That's how I know mine is coming on. Right here. Right here. And sometimes it's trying to protect you a little too much. Your body learned something once and said, let's stay alert so we don't get hurt again. That doesn't make you weak. That makes us human. It's all about our body defending. It's a defense mechanism. It's a protection. It's a protection. Let's try some grounding. Okay, nothing complicated. Wherever you are right now, and I'm gonna catch the rest of y'all comments once we're done. Wherever you are now, look around, and you can do it in the chat or you can do it out loud, whatever you want to do. Name 3 things right now that you can see around you. Just look around. 3 things that you can see. This is what we call gentle grounding. 3 things that you can see. 2 things that you can physically feel. And 1 thing you can hear. Type it in the chat. Say it out loud. However you want to do it. 3 things you can see. Look around you. 3 things you can see. 2 things you can physically feel. and one thing you can hear. Take your time and don't rush. Just notice in your surroundings. I know it's going to take a few minutes to type all that in the chat. My meds don't seem to work either, but I refuse to keep going up. I get it, T-Lo. Don't nobody want to keep going up. Because now it's time to go to something else. Instead of constantly increasing my meds. Have you tried therapy? Have you tried counseling? Other than just the medication? T-Lo, this thing I never waver. I know what pain feels like, absolutely. Exactly, Lab. I always wait for the other shoe to drop. I guess that's why I'm so tense. That's anxiety, Sting. Always feeling like another shoe gonna drop. That's anxiety. Okay, Mystic answered us first. Thank you, Misty. Thank you, Misty. Thank you, Misty. Misty says for her 3 things that she can see. What 3 things you can see? 2 things you can physically feel, and 1 thing you can hear. Misty says a lamp, and my husband on his exercise bike, in the warm air. Okay. Hey, blessings. How you doing, baby? Sting says I can see a painting. A Eric plug-in in a clock. Okay. Elaine said I see my TV, my bed, and my dresser. Vibe says Sting, but God, we are here to teach. We have to show people a better way. Absolutely. Blessings says good. I'm good, boo. How are you? I'm good, blessings. Getting this day 5 of my 30-day mental health content challenge. This is day 5, blessing. Day 5. Cheryl says, I see my television, my grandchildren, and my husband. Okay. I'm going to tell you what I see. As I look around, 3 things that I see is my son's hat, my treadmill, and my fan. Those are 3 things that I can see. Okay. Tilo said, I see the bed, the chair, and the floor. I feel my bed sheets. I hear my husband up front with the TV loud. Okay, Tilo, I get that one. That's a good one. Blue said 3 things I can see: candles burning, a laptop, a glare from the TV. 2 things I can feel: my fuzzy blanket and a soft pillow. 1 thing I can hear is the sounds of my fan blowing. Absolutely. Awesomeness. So, y'all, if you didn't say the 2 things you can feel and the 1 thing you can hear, feel free to put that in the chat. Blue did all hers at one time. I'm going to tell y'all 2 things I can physically feel. I can feel this glass. And I can feel these headphones in my ear. And the 1 thing I can hear, is my son scratching off on a scratch off. That's what I hear. So y'all got about maybe 2 minutes to get in the chat the 2 things you can physically feel and the 1 thing you can hear, because I know everybody said the 3 things they can see. And once we done that, I'm going to move a little bit into reassurance, and then we are done, y'all. And I can't thank y'all enough for coming back after the live kicked me and came on over here. Some people didn't make it back, but that's okay. They'll catch the replay. And if y'all happen to catch this on the replay, remember you can send super thanks after the live. Comment below. Let me know you're there. Hit the like button. That helps me stay in the algorithm, y'all. Blue says, hey, blessings. Yeah, so great exercise, y'all. Great exercise. Baby T said, I feel my belly because I find myself obsessed. I see my husband and hearing your soothing voice. Thank you. Mrs. says, pillow and covers and got my earphones on, but my husband has crazy music on. Okay, Misty. I can physically feel the painting and I can hear the clock. Okay, the painting, the paint, what is that in the Airwick? And I can hear the clock. Okay. I hear you, I hear my song in the room, and I hear my TV on low. Got it. Hey, Danny Boo. Um, 5 said, I feel acceptance. I feel I made the right choice of coming to your channel. Thank you. And Vibe. So what do you hear right now? What do you hear? And as we go into a little reassurance, if anxiety has been heavy for you lately, he exercises to Kevin Gates' girl. Oh, I love Kevin Gates, Misty. Yes, I do. I love Kevin Gates. So that would not be a problem for me, honey. And I know and I'm so happy for all y'all in this chat that still got y'all husbands there, with y'all. Although I don't have mine anymore. I love to see the fact that y'all are talking about y'all husbands in the chat. And that just gives me joy, to be able to see it and live it through you all. So let me see. Oh yeah. Getting back to what I was saying. If anxiety has been heavy for you lately, I'm talking about y'all. You just been really, 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 really dealing with some really, really bad anxiety. Hear this, okay? Your husband now lives within you. Says, I know, Blue. I miss him so much, though, Blue. I really do. It wasn't supposed to be this way. It wasn't supposed to be this way, but it's okay, cause God don't never do nothing wrong. He don't. If anxiety has been heavy on you lately, I want you to hear this. 5 said, I hear the love for people in love. Dog, can somebody comment anything? Put an emoji. Cause this dollar sign right here won't let me see. Okay, there we go. I hear love for people and love for self. Absolutely. If anxiety has been heavy for you lately, hear this. You are not broken. That's the first thing. I am not broken. You are not behind. I am not behind. And you are not too much. I am not too much. See how I incorporate that with me? So I'm going to say it again with the sense of we. We are not broken. We are not behind. And we are not too much. Now, some people say, y'all just too much. You just too much to do. You just too much. We are not. Danny says it's been heavy and distant. Okay, baby. I know the feeling. I know, baby, and there are no words that we can ever say to fill the void. But you know what? I like to see it in the chat. I'm glad y'all still have y'all loved ones. That's why I said cherish them while they still here. Because one day, somebody not gonna be here. Okay. Sunday was my husband's 3rd year anniversary in heaven. Sting. Oh wow. Okay. So it's been 3 years. Yeah, it's been 2.5 for me, Sting. So I can relate. We are not broken. We are not behind. We are not too much. Amen. Say it out loud. And it says, my anxiety is off the chain by all the things I've been going through since September. Yes, ma'am. And I pray you get some relief, Thing. I know you said in medicine, I pray you get, just a whole lot of healing and understanding. Everybody in this chat that need it. But Sting, I know, boo. Continued prayers for you. It's my son's 26th birthday, yet the 2nd anniversary of his dad's death. Oh, wow. So it happened like the same day or whatever, Danny. Let me see. Amen. He don't make no mistakes. He don't. That dumb goes grabbing folks in the night. I can't do news sometimes. I know, right? I know. I don't even watch it, honey. So we didn't establish that we are not broken, we are not behind, and we are not too much. You are someone whose mind cares deeply, and we're learning how to give it rest. This is how we gotta give our minds rest, y'all. I know, boo. I know the feeling. I see you, Danny. I know. When I say I'm whole vibe, it means I celebrate me and I love on others. Real talk. That is awesome. And I love your name. That is just cute. I'm a whole vibe. I've always liked that name, whole vibe. To say that again, y'all. You're not broken, you're not behind, and you're not too much. You're someone who mind cares deeply. And we're learning together how to give our mind a rest. Okay? Before we close, because we didn't got toward the end of this whole little thing. I had all my little stuff wrote out and stuff, y'all. You know, I have to do my research and come in and know exactly what it is I'm talking about when I come to my people. And before we close, I want you to type this in the chat. If you know, if you feel comfortable. And I want you to, or you can say it quietly to yourself or out loud, however you want to do it. Okay. Let me pull it up from my face so I can see it. This is what I want you to say. And tomorrow is his birthday. Oh, Sting. I want you to type this in the chat if you still here. I am safe. SAFE in this moment. I am safe in this moment. Type it in the chat or say it quietly to yourself or shout it in the room. I am safe in this moment. Even if you don't fully believe that, that's okay. But type it or say it. I am safe in this particular moment right here. And if you don't believe that, we're going to get there together. We're going to get there together. I am safe in this moment. Okay, I see Danny saying it. I see Blue saying it. Her vibe says some people are mad at me, but for real, I love them for real. In her vibe, that's the only way that's the only way I know how to be. Cause it's just not in me to be no other way. It's just not. Elaine said, I am safe in this moment. Whole vibe says, I am safe. Cheryl said, I am safe in this moment. Absolutely. We are safe in this moment. And like I said, even if you don't believe it, even if you don't believe it, it's okay. Because we're going to get there together. We're going to definitely get there together. That is what this is all about. It does not stop. Steen says, I am safe in this moment. Absolutely. It does not stop with the 30-day content challenge. Y'all know in the Safe Zone was built on, this platform was built on mental health awareness. That was my baby. That was my baby. That was my baby. And it started out my baby. It's gonna always be my baby. Even though I brought hold on, let me text my son, y'all. Even though I've brought other things to the platform, such as my grief journey, Europe's survival journey. For y'all don't know who Europe is, that's my niece that lost both her parents and her brother in a tragic car accident 2.5 years ago, right before my husband passed. Her survivor journey has been incorporated on this page. My grief journey, my widow journey, my healing journey, plus mental health awareness, self-care, self-love. That's what In the Safe Zone is all about. So it's not going to stop y'all here with the 30-day content challenge. It's back to where it originally started, and that's bringing mental health. I thought for a whole year I had covered everything that I could cover. That's why I stopped for a while, because I'm like, oh my God, I've gone through every diagnosis. I've gone through some diagnoses they don't even know. I done brought, and I'm like, I can't talk about anything else with y'all. This year's reset, um, this year's reset has shown me it's so much more out there. Hold on, y'all. He texting me. Hold on. Yeah. So this year and this reset on this channel and how excited I am, is so much more to talk about. No, I have not covered everything. And this 30-day challenge has taught me that. This is 30 days of different topics. I receive it and I believe it. Thank you, Sting. Sting says we are safe in this moment, and we are. Bruce, thank you, because my comments aren't meant to harm, only a teachable a moment. But what y'all talking about? What I had missed it? What I had missed it? Peanuts me said, "Aren't you going to be coming around this time every day? I want to make sure." You know what, me Peanuts? I try to get on when I can get on. When I want to come, I can't get on because the streets be so thick, And a lot of us got the same supporters, or some of them. So, a lot of times I be wanting to wait, because I want my supporters that I know mainly support me. I want them here. And a lot of times, like I said, we got different, I'll share some of the same ones. So I try not to go live on top of nobody else. Um And it says, it is a channel that makes you feel open and honest and free with no judgment. I love it here. She has helped me so much. Thank you, Sting. Lord, wrap your loving arms around baby Europe and her loving family that carries love and nurture her. Thank you, Blue. She's coming along. She was 3 when it happened. She just turned 6 in October. She got two adoptive parents that love and cherish her, to the point where we don't even say adoptive. She that's her dad and that's her papa. I mean, that's her dad and that's her papa. That's what she called them, dad and papa. But she knows her daddy and her mama and her baby brother. She knows them, talk about them. We make sure those memories of her mom and her daddy and her brother stay alive, although she has a new life now with whom she's with. We never let her forget. She knows who her parents and her brother were. She knows exactly who her parents and her brother were. So Europe is doing so much better, y'all. Thank y'all for those prayers for her, and continually to keep her in y'all thoughts and prayers. Because Europe got a long journey to go. She's only 6. This happened when she was 3. Things will start to come back to her psyche now. Stuff that she buried is starting to come back. Bits and pieces is starting to come back. So, keep her in your prayers. Thank you, Blue. Hey, Chandler, is that Chandler, Miss V? Oh my God. Hey, Miss V. I was just thinking about you the other day. How you doing? She said, hey, happy New Year. Same to you, Miss V. And I pray your new year was just awesome coming in. And I pray you nothing but blessings, peace, and joy, and a prosperous new year, Miss V. We miss you out here, but baby, you just do what you do. Cause I get it. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. This is my day 5 of my 30-day mental health content challenge. And tonight we are discussing anxiety. This is day 5. So catch my replays from day 1. If you get a chance to, Miss V. Y'all tell Miss V hey in the chat. Miss V done popped in on me. Um, Thank y'all for the praying hands. Europe, yeah, Europe, that's my baby. I got a short I'm getting ready to put out that she did, baby. And she got me all the way together on this short. I almost didn't want to put it out, but I'm gonna go and put it out. Blue Miss V Blue is I said hello. Miss V, you been missed out here. You been missed out here. Oh, Miss V. I am so glad you popped up in my live tonight because this is my second live. YouTube kicked the first one, baby. We was on a roll on the first one. I was on straight YouTube and it keeps just shutting me off for whatever reason. I don't know. It only happens when I come straight YouTube, so then I have to come back on StreamYard. But listen, I am so glad you in the chat. Have you heard from Aaron Jones, Miss V? I think I met him in your chat. Aaron used to be in my lives all the time. I have not seen Aaron in my life in like months. I don't know if I know I didn't do nothing to him. So I know it's not a situation where, well, at least I hope, that he's not coming because of something that happened. But I'm hoping and praying nothing happens, nothing is going on or wrong. Because I have not seen him. And that's Aaron Jones, the one that gives us all the good blues music to listen to. I just been thinking about him because I have not seen him in months and months. Sting, everybody saying Happy New Year and hey to you, honey. So, guys, it's about time for my closing. Ooh, let that down, please. Did you leave my clicker in the car? Don't do that. Go get it. No, you got me here. Get my stuff. It's about time for me to give my closing so we can get up out of here. Elaine says you should discuss. What is that? A lot of us choose friends and partners based on childhood trauma without realizing it. Discuss limerence. Okay. I gotta get the correct spelling of that, but I sure will, baby. Let me screenshot that. Okay, I got it. Hold on. Hold on. Let me send it where it need to go. Okay, I screenshot it, and I definitely will, baby. You know I will. Okay, I got it. All y'all got to do is ask, and y'all know I'll cover it. I still got to do that segment on eating your own placenta. I have not done that yet, and I still got everything I need for that. Miss V said, okay, I will catch the replays. You know I love your last. Thank you. No, I have not heard from Aaron. Hey, everybody. Okay, I hope Aaron is okay. I just pray he's okay. But in closing, thank you all for showing up to the live stream tonight for day 5 of my 30-day mental health content. Can y'all still hear me? 30-day mental health content challenge. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Whatever you spoke, typed, or just breathed along with me when we were doing the little breathing exercise, you did enough. If anxiety visits you later tonight, in other words, if you have some type of anxiety attack or thoughts or anything going on anxiety wise tonight, remember, you survived every anxious moment before this one. And you will survive every other anxious moment past this one. I will see you guys tomorrow for day 6. If the good Lord said the same and the creek don't rise, and I can actually get out here on these streets and do a live, I will see you guys for day 6. If not, if not, stay tuned for a video or a community post, y'all. Because keep in mind that the 30-day challenge does not have to come in the form of a live every day, because I knew I couldn't pull that off every day. So it may be a live, it may be a video, or it may be a community tab post, y'all. So just stay tuned, because we got day 6 coming, and I'm not going to spoil it, because the last time I said I was going to do something and I changed it at the last minute. So I'm not going to do any spoilers anymore for the next day, but just stay tuned and check my wall. Make sure your post notification bells are set to all, so you can be notified every time I come live and bring this good mental health content for the next, what we got, maybe 25 days. And it's not going to stop there. I told y'all it's not going to stop there. This is a mental health awareness channel. It's not going to stop there. This is just my personal challenge that I came up with. Okay, this is my personal challenge. I ain't seen nobody do it. This is my personal challenge. So I will see you guys tomorrow, one way or the other. And I want you all to be gentle with yourself tonight. And like I said, if anxiety comes tonight, do what you normally do. Take your medicine, work your coping skills. But always remember, you survived every other anxiety moment before this one. And we will survive this one too. Okay? So now let me see what y'all saying so I can catch y'all comments before we get up out of here. Sting, thank you for those wine glasses. Y'all know that's my emoji on my new page, the Happy Hour Lounge Hangout. And thank you for the green hearts. Everybody's still speaking to Miss V. Whole Vibe said this was a beautiful live. Connections made in the spirit. God was in this live. Love. Thank you, Whole Vibe. Y'all spread the word on In the Safe Zone. Share my live if you will. Hit the like button. I want to get everybody back in tuned that wants to be a part of this particular type of commentary, y'all. So spread the word for me, okay? Share me out. Spread the word. Um, Praying each of you have a sweet rest tonight. Thank you, Blue. You too. Cheryl says God's blessings to everyone. Good night. Yes, same to you, baby. Whole Vibe said big things popping. Absolutely. 2026 Whole Vibe. I'm coming for everything that is supposed to be mine. I'm coming for it. Miss V says, take care. I will keep up with the 30 days. Have a great night, everybody. You too, Miss V. Love you. Thank you for coming through. Elaine says, good night, everyone. Blessings to all. Sting says, good night, everyone, to be blessed. And on that note, I am going to exit stage left, y'all. Good night, pleasant dreams. And like I said, if the good Lord said the same, I will see you guys tomorrow, either in a post, a video, or a live for day 6 of my personal 30-day mental health content challenge. Boo said we're leaving nothing on the table in 2026. I heard you. It's yours. Thank you, Hovak. Later, everybody.